is that moment again, the one you dream of every night. La seule chose qui te préoccupe, c'est la gloire. Le cheminement de la réussite, of pushing yourself further than ever before. But the true glory is in the shadows. Les sacrifices que tu fais, quand toutes les chances sont contre toi, when you can't push one more second, chase the glory. Visez haut.
U-Sports on CBC, presented by les championnats U-Sport à Radio-Canada. Une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada. Nike, just do it. Faites-le. Fox 40, celebrating more than a decade of the Fox 40 U-Sports Coach of the Year program. Fier partenaire des prix de l'entraîneur de l'année U-Sport. Veriburn, medical supply partner of varsity athletics since 1979. Partenaire du sport universitaire depuis 1979. Barron, exclusive supplier of U-Sports Championship rings. Le fournisseur exclusif des bagues des championnats U-Sport. Et par McMaster, l'étoile montante du volleyball, le V200W, ballon officiel de U-Sport. And by McMaster, maker of volleyball's hottest star, the V200W, official volleyball of U-Sports.
Quarterfinal number 3 will feature two teams that made their conference final but didn't win in their conference final. The number 2 UBC Thunderbirds, 10-time national champions, lost in a 5-set thriller to Manitoba in their final in Canada West. For McMaster, they lost 3-1 to the Brock Badgers and therefore qualify as the 7th seed and also the host. It's a packed crowd for number 2 UBC and the hometown McMaster Marauders. Good evening, everybody. Steve Clark here with Lauren Bredner. And Lauren, hey, we were looking at this UBC team. They come in pretty confident.
Yeah, definitely, Steve. Coming in as the number 2 seed definitely brings confidence for their team here. Canada West is a strong division, so they have a lot of confidence coming into this game. But being the home team with number 7 Marauders, they are ready and pumped, and they're going to fight and bring that underdog mentality tonight.
Underdog mentality, and hopefully get the hometown crowd involved. That'll be a key for them.
Definitely staying focused and using that support from the crowd to rally behind them will be a huge key to the game.
Real quick, a key for each team that you're looking at.
Yes, for sure. UBC is going to be focusing on the passing game, leading the way with Casey Jost, Canada national team libero. She'll lead the way.
Back after this with the opening serve on CBC Sports.
Mark Hees here, president of Canuck Stuff. And we've been standing behind our Overkill clothing and supporting athletes for over 30 years. And we're pumped to be part of this year's U-Sports National Championships.
Feel every hit, goal, and celebration as if you're standing right on the sideline, immersing you in the game like never before, bringing heart-pounding action directly to millions of fans. We deliver unparalleled simplicity and tailor-made digital broadcasting solutions crafted to make you feel every moment in a way like never before. Our passionate team ensures your message reaches audiences reliably every time. Proudly Canadian, we bring a touch of innovation and our passion to the world stage. ISI Live, be there.
Hey U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Mark Hees here, president of Canuck Stuff, and this is a short video. Overkill Short. Get yours today at overkill.ca.
Back inside a packed and overflowing Burridge Gymnasium for the U Sports Women's Volleyball Championship presented by McMaster. Quarterfinal number 3. The hometown McMaster Marauders dressed in black. The visitors, well, and the higher seed, the UBC Thunderbirds, dressed in white. And Lauren Bredner, quickly, we were talking about keys to victory for both teams. We talked about UBC. How about McMaster?
Yeah, for McMaster, head coach Nathan Jansen talks so highly of his middles and how the importance for them will be to keep them engaged. Offensively, defensively, both their middles, Wook and Hatashta, are high ranked in the OUA in terms of solo blocks. Keeping them engaged offensively and defensively will be a key to success for this team.
A look at number 2, Jenna Wook from Richmond Hill, Ontario. She will get us underway for quarterfinal number 3. And let's see what UBC offers off the block. Success on the first point, Emma Doyon.
Yeah, such a good set by Robert Shaw here, really establishing the middle quick and early on that fast slide set. And the middle is able to score.
Issy Robert Shaw will be the first server for UBC. Floating serve handled. They go to Hatashta. She's denied by Gruel. Here comes Sundara. Gets it over. Great pancake attempt by Julianne, but it falls short. 2-0 UBC.
Yeah, long rally there to start off the game. Really exciting to see. Out-of-system balls sometimes score like that.
So here's Robert Shaw. Premier setter, great serve handled by Julianne. Sundara. Robert Shaw with the denial. Up it goes, net joust, and Gruel will get it over. Set up and floated over by Julianne. Opportunity UBC. They go off the block to the right side. Lucy Borowski connects, and the T-Birds out to a quick 3-0 lead.
Borowski has such a high contact. She's able to use that block and wipe it and tool the block for the point.
So here's Robert Shaw. Sundara the return, back tapped over, and then finished off. On a good play by McMaster, a little bit creative. It was Hatashta getting the point. Lauren Colpitz will serve. Tough serve to handle, and it does give UBC difficulty. And all Gruel can do is get it over. Set up, short set, Hatashta. Good adjustment there by Borowski. Gruel with a roll. Sundara off speed. Great pancake attempt by Greywall, but it doesn't work. 3-2.
Sundara getting on the board early here with a nice place tip to score, and that's what she did there.
Colpitz, a fifth-year transfer student. Good floating serve to the backcourt. They go short set middle, and that's no problem for Doyon.
That was such a quick middle run. I'm curious to see if they do that right again. That was a deadly shot, just a little bit out of bounds.
Yeah, correction, it didn't hit hands, so it's McMaster point 3 in a row for the Marauders. Set up, and Borowski can't finish. And again, a little misdirection by McMaster, but they get caught with the violation, and UBC gets the lead back. And I'm not sure if McMaster is just trying some new wrinkles, but they backed off power early on.
Yeah, I think they'll be able to shake that off as they get a little bit more involved in this game, a little bit deeper.
Here is one of the best servers in Canada, Akash Greywall, as she sends that one long, and the Marauders will be happy to get her off the service line.
Definitely Akash has a very deadly serve, so that was lucky for the Marauders to side out first ball.
Sundara, likely McMaster's most competent, powerful server. She goes full power. Scrambling is Sundara after Stratford got a piece of it, and over it goes, courtesy of Hatashta. And then right in the middle, it was buried by UBC. Nice play by Doyon.
Yeah, free ball to UBC. You don't want to give too many of those to that team as they're able to side out effectively and score in the middle run.
So here's Doyon. Little trouble for Brooks. Julienne goes power over courtesy Hatashta. Set up on the right side. Great defense by McMaster. They tried and did get hands on that Borowski shot, but it turns out to go to UBC.
Yeah, that set was just a little bit on the inside, so the middles really had to adjust and come in closer to get that block, but they were on the net, unfortunately.
UBC setting the pace here, a 6-4 lead. Brooks on the return. Julienne, an all-rookie, all-Canadian this year. And then on the left side, they run it through Vermette. 7-4 T-Birds.
Yeah, smart shot by Vermette there. There was just a little bit of a seam in that block between Lutz and Hatashta, so she was able to capitalize by scoring right in between.
So Doyon, nothing fancy on the serve, but it does dip at the last instant. Julienne down the line. Robert Shaw in good position. Set up again off the block. Borowski can't convert. Here's Julienne to the roll shot. Diving play, Hatashta. Back set, Lutz! Good attempt by Lutz trying to go down the line, but she just missed.
Yeah, credit to the Marauders on that side of the net during that rally. So many good pickups and digs. That's what they're going to need to continue to do to be successful in this game.
So Doyon having a good lengthy run at the service line. Julienne plays it. Hatashta, beautiful change of pace shots.
So smart by Ellie out of the middle there. She noticed that the right side, number 18, Borowski, went up to block, leaving that 2 position wide open for her tip to score.
Hatashta had 3 aces against Brock. She's serving now. Greywall, great job on the return. And all Jost can do is get it over. Lutz, though, set up on the right side. Maddie Lutz with a strong finish.
Redemption point for Lutz there. She wanted it, and she got it. Free ball right down the line. You're not going to stop that.
So Hatashta, another great cross-court serve. And just able to get the job done, getting it over the middle. 6'2" Claire Cosarini.
Yeah, she's a force in the middle. McMaster is going to have to be ready for that. It looks like Sundara lost a little grip on the floor there. So close to picking it up. She'll get it next time.
Borowski, who's done some work with the U21 national team, gets on top of a serve. Set up right side, Julienne. Borowski there to defend. Greywall funneled down the middle. Sundara from the back, and a great diving play, Borowski. Julienne tried a roll shot, and it just came up short.
So impressive by both teams, running back-to-back back row hits with power.
UBC, the defending national champions, and they won last year on their home court, coming from the 7 seed, something the Marauders are hoping to replicate. Julienne, and that's a great play by Borowski. Opportunity Marauders in the middle. Jenna Walk.
6-1 middle. Jenna Wook gets up there and just unleashes a powerful hit right past Kosarini on the UBC side. That's going to score all the time. Keep those middles engaged, McMaster.
Here's Lutz. Back set goes into the net from Kosarini. And McMaster has cut the lead to 2 in the first. Lutz kind of drops one over. And handcuffed a little bit was Sundara as Vermette delivered from the left side.
Yeah, Vermette really took a little bit of pace off of that ball and was able to surprise Sundara with it being higher up on her platform.
Vermette just drops one over the court. It's a free hit for Greywall, and McMaster clipped the net first anyways, 12-8.
Pass was a little tight to the net there, so Colpitts had to go up and try to get it. Unfortunately, she was on the net that time.
Vermette again to the backcourt this time, and Sundara had trouble with it. Julianne couldn't finish, and right in the middle, they set it up for Kosarini. She has been outstanding here in the first, and McMaster will utilize their first timeout. UBC, Lauren, extending out to a 13-8 lead. Let's take a look at that last point.
Yeah, kudos to Julian for swinging with the ball that far off the net. Unfortunately, UBC was able to capitalize and run such a fast middle offense in that transition. With Claire Kosarini, Canada West second team All-Star, she knows what she's doing and she's able to capitalize on that speed and terminate that ball. That's
a couple times now you've mentioned UBC, how fast they get things set up in the middle. The McMaster blockers are going to have to really be alert, aren't they?
Yes, for sure. They're going to have to pay attention to that fast speed and really try their best to read the setter so they're able to find their hitters fast and get up and put a solid block against the tall lineup of UBC.
And when you talk about reading setters, Izzy Robertshaw, one of the best in the country and one of those ones who can disguise her intentions too.
Definitely, definitely. She's very good at reading the other side of the net and setting up her hitters for the best success options available to them. And there's a lot of opportunities for one-on-one hitter to blocker, which gives her hitters the best opportunity to score.
Out of the timeout, Erica Vermette from Moree, Manitoba. Brooks on the return. Colpitts, Sundara in a good spot for Sundara. Well defended though. Wook off speed, and again it's UBC who will come up with the points.
Wook was a little tight to the net there, so her only option was to tip the ball, and she just missed the placement over the net, which probably would have scored in that position for her.
4 points in a row by UBC, and the serve sent back. That is UBC's first service error of the evening. Here is Olivia Julianne, who, when we were talking with Ellie Hitashta yesterday, said a lot of people are shocked to find out Julianne is a rookie, just the confidence she has. Wook with a misfire, and that will give UBC the opportunity. Greywall, it's a team you can't give free opportunities to, and Greywall delivers.
Yeah, definitely not. Free ball. UBC passes up perfectly to Robertshaw, who's able to quickly deliver the set to the outside, and Greywall delivers.
So here's Kosarini, Calgary, Alberta. Back set, Wook with the 1-foot takeoff and the finish.
Speaking about fast sets to middles, Colpitts does a great job releasing that super fast back set to Jenna Wook, who's able to hit it hard and cross and score the point for Mac.
Wook back on serve. Another great serve, net joust, and Hitashta won it. Greywall set up and able to swing at will and finish.
McMaster had an excellent block set up there, closed Unfortunately, it looked like Wook was just a little inside the block, leaving that super sharp cross shot that Greywall's nailed open.
So back to Robert Shaw for her second trip to the service line. Julienne on the return. Nice misdirection. Completed by Lauren Colpitz.
Yeah, Colpit's so good. She's got 14 kills this season, and she knows what she's doing in that front row when she's tight. She's able to dump right over and get that kill for McMaster to get them back on board here.
Colpitz, the primary setter as well for McMaster. Chase Victoria just checking in to serve. Boy, Greywall is a special player. She delivers the perfect ball again.
Yeah, definitely. She's leading the way here for UBC. McMaster's going to have to adjust by stepping up a little bit forward for those kills that are just landing a little inside the court than what they're used to.
Correction, that last UBC service error, their second one, Greywall had a service error as well, and she is struggling a bit with her serve. Another one goes long.
Yeah, that's surprising for Greywall, leading Canada West in service aces per set, but I'm sure she'll shake that off as we get deeper into this game.
Had a bit of a smile on her face after that one, a little bit of a conversation with the coach. Great serve by Sandara, but UBC played it well. Julienne and Greywall diving. Set up and across, off the block, delivered by Borowski. UBC really turned the momentum on that point.
Definitely credit to Mac, though. Their block did a great job slowing that ball down from the right side attack. But unfortunately, UBC, they're all over the court and picking up everything, and they're able to really capitalize on that as well.
So we'll get another timeout called by the Marauders. UBC with an 18-12 lead. As a former player, what is it like for a team when they're constantly trying to chase the other team? Does it use up a lot of those energy reserves, both physical and mental?
Yeah, I think it can, for sure. I think for McMaster to really turn this around here, I think they need to really use that home team advantage, take in the support from the crowd, and really focus on their game and small victories within each point to be able to come back and rally with their team to get to tie and then take the lead.
What have you seen from UBC so far that you've liked?
I've seen a lot that I've liked from UBC. Their backcourt play has been excellent. Their passes are right on target, and they don't give up on defense. And I think that's a huge strength for UBC's, and that provides a lot of confidence for their setter to be able to deliver the offense that she needs.
UBC was 22-2 in the regular season. They swept both of their first two playoff rounds and then ran into Manitoba, who took the championship and the #1 seed away from the T-Birds. Set up for Lutz and a big block on the left side. It looked like Vermette got it clean.
Yeah, she definitely did. She elevated there and pressed over the net, not giving much room for Lutz to hit.
So Victoria Dacre subbing in to serve, remains on the service line. Brooks on the return. Lutz did well with what she had. And right from the right side, great attack by Borowski through the McMaster defense for the point.
Yeah, again, there's just a little gap in that block between Hatashta and Julian, giving Lucy just enough room to hit that ball cross court and down on the court.
UBC, largest lead of the set. It's 8 points now on McMaster. Sandara on the return, Hatashta. Well, but they will call violation, and that point will go to UBC.
Yeah, credit to Sandara. She's passing very well right now in the back row. We'll look to continue that for this serve, I'm sure.
Another long run at the service line for a UBC player. This time it's Dacre. Brooks wearing the libero sweater on the return. Julienne able to squeeze it off the block for the point.
Yeah, Kosarini just did impress fully over the net there, and the ball came between her and the net, and Julienne's able to get on the board here with the kill.
Natashta on the serve. Good scramble by Robert Shaw, and then a roll shot by Vermette. High up in the air, and all Julienne could do is get it over. Good reaction, Sandara, second attempt. Making no mistake was Kosarini.
She had the option on the first overpass to put it away. She wasn't going to let that second opportunity pass without putting it to the floor.
Borowski on the serve. UBC can smell set number 1. Great job by Wook winning net battles, but UBC defending. Casey Jost, great work. And that violation, 4 hits for UBC. The point will go to McMaster.
Yeah, that was a great point for McMaster. Really working as a team there, pressing on their blocks. They're going to need to use that energy to keep rolling and getting points as a team.
Maddie Lutz on the serve. Roll shot by Vermette. From the back, Sandara funneled it down the middle. Vintage Sandara.
Such a good option for Marauders in system. Back row attack. Sandara is able to capitalize with only 1 block against her and put that ball down.
Lutz clips the net. Robert Shaw shot, short set, Kosarini. Julienne flat-footed. Well defended. And then Gruel tried to come down the middle. It was long.
Yeah, UBC also taking advantage of that back row option. Unfortunate for Graywall, just out the back there.
3 points in a row for McMaster as they try to put together a late run. That will end with the serve that took off and kept going. UBC 2 points away from a 1-0 lead. Here's Vermette. Sandara. Colpitts doing well. Julienne, great improvisation to get the points.
Yeah, a little tight set there by Colpitts, but Julienne really elevated up and was able to tip it so gracefully over the block and find the court there. Very impressive.
Julienne right to the service line. Good floating, dipping serve, net joust. It's all set up for Sandara. Did that get hands? It sure did. And the point will go to McMaster.
Great set choice by Colpitts there, pushing it out for their all-star Sandara. She gets up over the block and is able to get a touch for it to go out of bounds, and a 2-0 point McMaster.
Couple subs coming in for UBC. Ella or Trinity Selecki. Part of that substitution pattern along with Mackenzie Campbell. Julienne. Jost the libero handles it. And the point will go to UBC. Set point for the T-Birds.
Beautiful pass by Jost. She's able to push it right up to 2.5 for the setter to have all her options available for her, and UBC's able to side out 1 ball.
Kosarini to close the deal. In set number 1, can't do it with a serve that drifts long. So McMaster will sub in one of their situational servers, Victoria Potvin. No pressure on Potvin. It's only set points. UBC will have to earn it though. They'll go to Graywall. Beautiful cross-court shot by Graywall. 25-19, UBC looking pretty good.
Yeah, definitely a great performance by UBC coming out in this first set of the Nationals quarterfinal game. They were able to capitalize on everything they're known for, their defense and serve and pass, and they executed well.
UBC takes set number 1, 25-19. Set number 2 coming up next on CBC Sports.
Parce que le sport, c'est bien plus que des résultats.
C'est aussi des analyses et des dossiers qui nous plongent au cœur d'un univers complexe et en mutation.
C'est vraiment incroyable.
Suivez les actualités sportives sur radiocanada.ca et sur l'appli Info.
Marquise here, president of Canuck Stuff, and we've been standing behind our Overkill clothing and supporting athletes for over 30 years. And we're pumped to be part of this year's U Sports National Championships.
Parce que le sport, ça se regarde en direct. Soyez au cœur de l'action avec les web diffusions en direct d'événements sportifs.
Immense. J'ai des frissons.
Back inside the Burridge Gymnasium. 25-19. UBC wins set number 1. 17 kills and a .351 percentage. That's pretty good.
That's very good. For coming out your first game at quarterfinals, it looked like they had no nerves at all. They've been here before, they're used to it, and it really showed there. What a dominant performance.
Did McMaster have some nerves that you saw at all?
Maybe a few. I think obviously their star left side, Olivia Julien, she's a first year. She looks like she fits in, but you never know, maybe that mental game, she's adjusting, and I'm sure she'll come out firing this second set.
All right, other adjustments you think McMaster has to make or can make here as they challenge this very powerful UBC squad?
Yeah, definitely. I think McMaster's going to come out with some more challenging serves here. It was interesting last set, they were serving Casey Jost, who is the national team libero, and I would have assumed that that was maybe not the correct serving target for this group. So I think we can see more challenging serves coming from the McMaster baseline, really working on finding those seams and making UBC work for those passing points.
Graywall, Kosarini, Borowski, 4 kills each in the first. That shows that diversity of offense.
Definitely. Robert Shaw is able to run a very fast and very diverse offense, giving a lot of hitters a chance to succeed. Graywall, especially in Canada West, she's second in hitting percentage, and it shows here today. Just that experience really sets them apart from McMaster here, but I am really looking forward to seeing the Marauders fight back and get back in the game in this second set.
When McMaster played Queens in their semifinal game down in Kingston, they lost the first 34-32 and then came back to win the next 3, hoping for more of that mojo, one would think.
Yeah, definitely. After that first set loss to Queens, you could tell the team really came together, stayed connected and focused on their goals, and I think we'll see that here as they dial in together as a team.
Kosarini will get things going for UBC as they will have the serve to start off set number 2. Good start for McMaster on the service error.
Definitely missed serves are energy builders for the other team, so McMaster needs to capitalize on this now.
5th service error of the evening for UBC. Jenna Wook, great serve by Wook. Graywall scrambling, what a play by Graywall. And she hustles back into the play. Sundara, though, delivers to make it 2-0.
Yeah, free ball opportunity for Mac, and they're able to capitalize. Lauren Colpit sends a nice, quick, fast set out to the left side, and Sundara gets up and finds the court.
Wook, another great serve. Graywall, little trouble with it. Graywall tries to finish. Sundara, great response. Sundara to finish, and she dropped it over. Net joust as Doyon tried some misdirection. Graywall did well with what she had, denied by Hatashta. Hatashta again with a big block. And Borowski just gets it over. 1 foot takeoff cross court, no. Sundara can't finish. Graywall scrambling. Over it goes courtesy of Jost. Opportunity McMaster. They'll go to Hatashta! And the Marauders finally win the best rally of the night.
Wow, where to begin with that rally? So many amazing points there. Ending off with Hatashta, just what a great angle to score on that cross-court hit.
Hatashta really starred on that point, both defensively and finishing. Wook. That will not go on her season-end highlight reel. Robert Shaw will serve for UBC. Set up, 1 foot takeoff. Hatashta, what a beautiful shot, rolling off the fingers for 1.
Everything about that play was beautiful. Beautiful pass by Julian. Great set option for Colpitts. Running Hatashta. She is super hot at the net right now. I'm assuming she will keep feeding and riding that hot wave.
Colpitts to serve. 1 step and delivers a serve to the back court. Set up across. Good defense by Julian. And another point for McMaster.
Max on a little bit of a roll here. Lots of great passes in the back row and digs to help out Colpitts run that fast-paced offense that they're used to seeing in the OUA.
That was Olivia Julien finishing off. Colpitts. Robert Shaw sets it up. Graywall off the block. And how many times has UBC done that this year?
Yeah, many times. Graywall gets up there and she's able to rotate her body in the air to access that line, and she's able to terminate down the line there.
Graywall has 2 surface errors so far tonight. Hasn't unleashed that serve that everyone's been looking to see. That is a beautiful serve, handled well by Julianne, and then Hatashta tried to finish. Jost with the back set, over it goes. Set up now for McMaster. Sundara! Beautiful placement by Sully Sundara.
Wow, what a great shot. After digging that ball and moving outside the court to approach, Sundara able to get up and really nail that ball cross course for Mac to score.
McMaster been able to neutralize the Graywall serve. Sundara, beautiful serve. Free hit, Julianne can't finish though. They'll set it up. Sundara funneled from the back. BC's defense outstanding and trying to get it through Borowski. And McMaster roll shot Julianne, another fantastic rally. It's set up and finally ends with Vermette. A very unhappy McMaster bench on that play though.
Yeah, they were so close so many times. What a shot by Vermette though, just crushing that cross court. What an angle.
Here's Emma Doyon. Brooks on the return. Short set, Hatashta.
Wow, what a great hit by Hatashta. Colpitts is running a little bit of a shoot there for her, giving her room to get around that UBC block and really hit that ball hard.
Hatashta to serve. Short set in the middle to Kosarini, but the violation and the point will go to the Marauders.
Yeah, as McMaster is leading here in the score, you can feel the audience really start to get behind their home team here.
Hatashta sends the serve long, back it goes to UBC, but it's the Marauders leading 8-4 here. UBC, though, Lauren, strikes me as a very patient team.
Yeah, definitely. They've been here before. They're so confident in their game. Doesn't faze them.
Colpitts short set, Wook gets it over. Nice defense, Borowski. Set up for Vermette, can't finish, great play, Colpitts. Lutz goes cross court, Julianu went for the big hit. Now the Marauders will defend. Colpitts, oh my goodness, they almost completed a spectacular play as Sundara went diving close to her bench. It was Vermette, though, who delivered the power for the T-Birds.
What hustle on the Marauders side of the net. Sundara throwing herself into the bench. They want this so bad, you can feel it.
Crowd into it as Borowski commits the service error. So here's Maddie Lutz. Great serve by Lutz. Graywall handled it well. Off the block, too much power from Borowski.
What a great option having Borowski in the back row there for UBC. She's able to fly in, hit that C ball nice and high off the hands to score.
Vermette to serve. Colpitts the set for Julienne off the block. Julienne continues to deliver.
Julienne is not looking like a first year out here tonight. What a great option, going high off hands, gets that tool for the Marauders, gets her team going in the process. Love to see it.
Julienne serving. Just drops one over. Jost on the return. They set it up for Graywall. Right down the pipe came Julienne, and again UBC defending well. Graywall gets it over, and it looked like there was miscommunication on the Marauders' part, and Graywall splashed it in the middle.
Yeah, the Marauders were not expecting that and left them on their heels a little bit. Sometimes those fluky points, they can score.
So here's Kosarini, 6'2", delivering the serve. Colpitts, Sundara, off the block. Kosarini, now it's set up for Graywall. And it's been Graywall all evening long for UBC.
Yes, this is a familiar run that we've been seeing from that UBC team. Left side attack, sharp cross court between 5 and 6 scores a lot of the time tonight.
Kosarini, Brooks had to slide on that return. Lutz has got to get it over, and did very well. Graywall, Robert Shaw, back set. Great defense by Brooks. Set up for Sundara. Graywall. Oh, what a diving play by Lutz, but a composed UBC squad. Looked like it was Doyon finished the job.
Such a smart run by UBC to slide when everyone's stacked over on the right side of McMaster. So smart.
UBC looking to lock up set number 2. Lutz, beautiful shot, back corner, 11-9.
What a great angle by Lutz. We need to see her more involved by this McMaster team. She's so strong and powerful, and a great option for McMaster to have.
Here's Wook. Misdirection by Robert Shaw. Lutz was alert though. Robert Shaw, the set coming flying was Vermette. McMaster's turn. Sundara! Is it in? Oh, you bet it is.
Wow, did you see that swagger from Sundara? Killed the ball, walking back to the team with so much confidence. That's so great to see as this game is so close.
Yeah, McMaster not playing like a 7-seed underdog. Call it an ace for Jenna Wook.
How do you not have a confidence to serve an ace after your teammate walks back with that swagger? That was amazing serve, painting the line, leaving UBC defenseless there.
Here's Wook. Looking to deliver back-to-back. Jost, though, on the return. Set up for Graywall, and it's sent back. Another opportunity, Colpitts. Back set, Graywall. Second chance, rolls it off the net, and it goes wide. And McMaster is feeling it here in set number 2. Is the timeout poised for UBC? Yes, first timeout of the evening for the Thunderbirds. And the crowd has a minute to stand and cheer. McMaster much more composed and confident here so far in set number 2.
Yeah, I would agree. Just as we were saying that UBC didn't look phased in game 1 when they were down some points, McMaster is in the same boat now. They are looking confident and together as a team as they lead this second set.
And McMaster, a lot like UBC, they can diversify their offense, hit you from multiple players in multiple areas on the court, and that's been on display.
Definitely, that's been more prevalent in this set than the last. However, I do think that their all-stars are really stepping up right now. Hatashta, Sundara, these senior players on their team are really showing up for their offense right now and getting the job done, and I think that's going to have to continue in order for them to be successful.
You know, we had a chance to visit and meet with Hatashta yesterday. Aside from coming across as articulate and generally outstanding to talk to, there is a confidence and somebody who doesn't look like they're facing their last weekend of volleyball.
Definitely, that doesn't even faze her, the fact that she's graduating. She's so present in the moment and with this team, and she knows that they're going to come out and play fearless and play their game, and that's exactly what we're witnessing right now.
In the moment right now, McMaster with a 14-9 lead. Jenna Wook with the serve. UBC out of the timeout. Greywall, all she can do is get it over. Set up for Sundara! Sully Sundara in the zone in set number 2.
Sundara, such a skilled play. That set was a little off the net, but she's able to elevate and adjust in the air to take some off that ball in order to score successfully.
Wook has been serving beautifully. That's a great diving return by Vermette. 1 foot takeoff by Hatashta, and McMaster is rolling here in set number 2.
Yeah, Colpitts knows who is hot on their side of the net, and she's feeding them right now, and they're delivering. UBC is going to have to make some adjustments as we see some subs coming in here in order to defend against these hot hitters on the Marauders side.
Robert Shaw, Borowski back into the game. And Jenna Wook has had a very comfortable time on the service line. Clips the net. Stays in play, and the free hit for Colpitts.
Colpitts so disciplined at the net, elevates at the right time, and is able to put that ball right back down on the UBC side with authority.
Jenna Wook. A look of concentration on her face as that one looked long, but it's played by Vermette. Set up, though, and an attempt there by Elizabeth Lee here. Sundara off the block. It's all McMaster here in set number 2.
Yeah, Robert Shaw on the UBC side does a good job setting that block up. However, her hands are not quite pressed fully over the net enough to get the full block on Sundara. But Sundara capitalizes and able to tool right off that unset block.
Timeout at 14-9 called by UBC. Out of the timeout, 4 points in a row for McMaster, 18-9. UBC has to use their second timeout, so.
Yeah, definitely not a super great sign, and I'm sure UBC's feeling the same way. They're used to some adversity. They were down 2 sets in the Canada West Finals. They came back and won the next 2, even though they ended up losing in the 5th. Shows a lot of grit and resilience on that team, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're able to pull something off here, but for now, they need to get back to their team and what they know and how they play to be successful.
And we talked about the diversity of Greywall and Kosarini and Doyon, even Borowski and Vermette. They have been largely neutralized so far in the second.
Yeah, I would agree. I think the McMaster block has adjusted in order to target some of those hot hitters on the other side, and it's worked beautifully. They have not been able to score as efficiently as they did in the first set, and I think Coach Nathan Jansen has done a great job at realizing that and adjusting quickly on the fly to make sure his team is successful in that way.
UBC unable to break the rhythm of Jenna Wook the first time. Another great serve delivered. Set up and sent back. Elizabeth Lee's shot was returned to sender. And again, it's Hatashta.
Colpitts, so experienced, setting that block so well. She reads the set is inside, she moves inside, and Hatashta is able to close and really seal and press on that block.
Wook, oh, what a serve. An ace for Jenna Wook. They're not getting her away from the service line.
Yeah, Wook is feeling it now, getting in her groove. That ball barely missed the the tape there, but she's able to capitalize on her hard serve and score.
As a former player, you've got to know what it's like to feel in the rhythm of your serve. It's a great place to be, isn't it?
An excellent place to be.
Finally, they get her away from the service line with a service error, but a well-deserved rest for a smiling Jenna Wook.
For sure, UBC felt her damage, for sure. McMaster leading 2010 here. A lot of that was Jenna Wook.
Izzy Robertshaw looking to try and turn the momentum bit by bit. Julianne, Colpitts, Hatashta, Robertshaw defending. Right side, right down the line. What a shot by Borowski.
What a set by Casey Jost. All the way out in 5, pushing that set so her right side hitter's able to have the best opportunity to score, and she did.
Multiple set options with Jost and Robertshaw for UBC. Robertshaw serving. Julianne, Colpitts, just bunted over by Hatashta. Just over by Borowski. Sundara, a roll shot that kind of flubbed a little bit. 3 in a row now for UBC. And Nathan Jansen wants to stop the run right now. He'll call his first timeout. That's smart timeout by the coach.
Definitely smart timeout. He notices the team is down 3 points in a row there. Might as well stop it now when you can, and the game is still yours in hand. So definitely a smart timeout by Coach Jansen.
Do players get in the mindset of, well, it's a low percentage chance of us winning the set, but we can certainly set things up for the next set with momentum? Has that ever crossed a player's mind? As always, we could come back.
Yeah, I think it's probably a mix. You never want to fully doubt your team and where you're at, but I think there's also some realism there in terms of looking at that score and knowing that there might not be the right chance to come back in this set, but definitely some momentum to be built in order for the next can happen a lot in the current set you're in.
This just a little bit of a settle down timeout by Nathan Jansen.
Yep, remind them about their game, stick to our points and what we know, and we'll come out and get the side out first ball here. No problem.
Nathan Jansen, of course, his first year of coach. McMaster legend, and I will use that term legend even though he doesn't like it. Tim Lukes taking another position within the university, stepping back to be an assistant. And it's a relationship that's worked beautifully, and a lot of people thought, well, it's an unusual one, but it's worked beautifully for McMaster. Robertshaw the serve, and it's a great serve. Julianne really did well, and then Sundara gets her shot sent right back by Borowski.
Yeah, what a big block on that UBC side. Borowski and Doyon, they put up a huge wall that Sundara hits right into.
So Robertshaw now getting comfortable on the service line. Julianne, Colpitts, and Hatashta gets it over. UBC looking to continue the momentum, and they do. Borowski down the line. 5 in a row for the Thunderbirds.
Yeah, a little miscommunication on the McMaster side between the setter and Hatashta, and UBC's able to capitalize on that free ball over the net.
McMaster subbing in Chase Victoria in a non-serving role. Sundara with a misfire, and that will go down in the books as an ace, and UBC using that composure to climb back into this second set. Julianne. Victoria will set it up for Sundara. Great play by Jost. Greywall. Perfect positioning by Brooks. Short set, and Hatashta did well. Greywall, a second opportunity roll shot. Lutz defending. Here's Sundara. Sundara again, and the defense is there. Short set in the middle, Hatashta. Set up again on the right side. Lutz, Brooks, can they get it over? No, Sundara can't reach it in the second row. And a long point goes to UBC, and McMaster now using their second timeout. UBC, Lauren, has reeled off 7 points in a row.
Yeah, there's that composure we're talking about and experience. all, if not most, of that roster that's out on the court right now has had experience at nationals, being on court, being down points and fighting back, and that's what we're seeing right now.
And that was the point there that McMaster desperately wanted to claw back a little bit of that momentum, but as you said, UBC, it was almost like machine-like in that point.
It really is, but full credit to the Marauders. They are really fighting out here. You can see the grit and resiliency, and they are playing fearless, swinging at every single ball they can in order to try and be aggressive and score those points and put UBC off balance.
Every team that we've talked to a person has said, we've got to play aggressively, and that really is, you can't really be conservative in a national championship format, can you?
Definitely not, and that's credit to all U Sports volleyball competition right now and the quality of players coming out of this system. You have to be aggressive in order to score and succeed, and I think that's exactly what we're seeing both teams doing tonight.
Well, McMaster comes out of the timeout smiling, loose, and confident, but UBC coming out the same way, and it's UBC, the team that's been able to slice an 11-point deficit to 4. Julianne, Chase Victoria, Hatashta will get the serve back for McMaster.
What a good side-out point. First point right away, running your middle who's been continuously scoring effectively for your team. So smart.
So now Victoria, who normally comes in as a serving option, is on the service line now. Great middle set, and Hatashta just couldn't keep it in. Doyon with too much power.
Yeah, definitely. I think Mac was just a little surprised on where that hit was going, leaving Hatashta a little bit late to close that block and push over the net, causing the ball to go out of bounds.
Akash Graywall to serve. Beautiful roll serve, handled well by Julianne Sandara. Down the line, they're gonna call it long. There was an appeal for hands on UBC, but nope. Officials got it right.
Credit to Victoria there. Such a difficult setup against the net, and she's able to execute it so well.
Graywall. And Graywall is a serving X factor and could really get UBC back in this set, as they already are. 9 out of the last 10 points.
Definitely. She's so good from the baseline, and she's proving that right now.
Back to McMaster, 22-19. A collective sigh of relief from everybody here in the gym.
Definitely, it's a high-risk, high-reward serve, and there it didn't go her way. Right into the net, point McMaster.
McMaster will respond with Sully Sandara, their big server. Beautiful roll serve, great diving play, Graywall. Hatashta, athletic block, finished off by Julianne.
Wow, what a great point from McMaster. Back-to-back blocks, and Julianne just put the finishing touch on there with a slam down and some swagger walk back for herself. She's feeling good after that, I can tell.
Sandara, a deep breath, big serve, and again, Jost did well to handle it. Back set, and Doyon can't finish. Scramble! Hatashta! It's set point McMaster!
Wow, what great net play, that rally. Hatashta getting up 1, 2 times and putting the second one away, reaching high over the UBC block and placing it perfectly for the point.
Sandara to lock it up at 1. Big serve, Graywall, great job. Cross court, Stratford did well. Oh, Sandara wanted the big delivery, couldn't. They'll set it up though, and able to finish on the right side. Borowski, and all UBC needs is just a sliver of hope, and the advantage is theirs.
Yeah, it's right there. One more point from McMaster wins the game, but UBC is consistently fighting back every point. This serve will be clutch.
Doyon. Julianne, Brooks, Julianne to finish. From the back, Sundara. Gray wall, well defended. It's gonna go long. Miss hit by Kosarini. We're all tied up at 1 in this quarterfinal. What a pushback by McMaster.
Wow, that's exactly what you want to see if you're Coach Nathan Jansen there. Such fire and passion coming from his team as they won that second set. You can see the athletes engaging with the fans in the stands to really give them some more energy to fire them up and push them through this game.
Well, the crowd is alive. We're tied at 1. Hey, at the West Coast, knock off work early. We got a classic here. Third set coming up on CBC Sports.
Marquise here, president of Canuck Stuff, and we've been standing behind our Overkill clothing and supporting athletes for over 30 years. And we're pumped to be part of this year's U Sports National Championships.
They don't do it for the likes or for the shares. They do it for the fun of it, for the thrill, for the camaraderie, for the memories. CBC Sports, just because they love it.
Parce que le sport, c'est aussi des parcours inspirants. Un regard unique sur l'humain derrière l'athlète.
Exploiter mon potentiel au maximum, c'est un truc de fou.
Découvrez les récits numériques et vidéos de Podium sur radiocanada.ca et sur l'appli Info. Parce que le sport, ça se regarde en direct. Soyez au cœur de l'action avec les web-diffusions en direct d'événements sportifs.
Immense. J'ai des frissons.
Feel every hit, goal, and celebration as if you're standing right on the sideline, immersing you in the game like never before, bringing heart-pounding action directly to millions of fans. We deliver unparalleled simplicity and tailor-made digital broadcasting solutions crafted to make you feel every moment in a way like never before. Our passionate team ensures your message reaches audiences reliably every time. Proudly Canadian, we bring a touch of innovation and our passion to the world stage. ISI Live.
All right, everyone, alongside head coach Nate Jansen, this team came out absolutely firing in the second set. I think I can speak on behalf of everyone when we want to know what was said in that first set break, but just to kind of bring it all together, what is clicking for this team right now that has to continue going into the third set?
I actually thought we didn't talk about anything different in between the first and second. We said we're playing well. We weren't quite used to the way they defend. They defend really, really well, and so we said we're going to stay patient and keep hitting great shots. So once we did that and settled in, I thought we played great in that second set.
All right, well, settling in, indeed. Good luck, and thank you so much for your time,
Nate. My pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks very much, Mackenzie. Great words and pretty consistent with the message that Nathan Jansen was telling us yesterday when we got a chance to chat with him.
Yeah, definitely. He believes in his team, and I think McMaster did an excellent job finding creative ways to score there. He's exactly right. The UBC defense is tough, and they're super detailed oriented, and they were able to be creative at the net, be fearless and aggressive, and ultimately that worked in their favor that set.
It was 20-9 for McMaster. You blinked, and it was 21-19, 10 out of 11 for UBC. That shows me something about UBC. They never feel they're out of a set or a game.
Definitely, they're always ready for a challenge, and I think they weren't expecting that pushback from McMaster there in the second set, and they were caught on their heels, but they adjusted, and I think they're going to roll with that momentum into this third set. So I'm really curious to see what goes down here.
One thing to note, UBC, 351 kill percentage first set, dipped to 253 in the second set. That's a testament to McMaster's defense.
Definitely, they were able to adjust their block, so their diggers in the back row were able to see and read the hitters, and they weren't effective in scoring as much as in the first set.
So now we turn to UBC side, with McMaster tying this one up. What adjustments are they looking to make for set number 3?
Yeah, I think they need to get back to their game. Tough serving, great passing. It dropped a little bit in that second set in terms of their serve-receive percentage, but I think leading the way with Casey Jost, she's going to really show her leadership here and lead by example with some dime passes right to the setter, and they're going to get right back into running that quick offense.
So McMaster certainly got the home crowd engaged in set number 2 as they took care of business. And now we move to set number 3. It will be McMaster to serve to start off. Pivotal, if that's an overused cliche, but it's set number 3 in volleyball, tied at 1.
Very true, yeah. Very applicable here.
Olivia Julien will serve and get us underway here. Julien, yes, she is a rookie, hasn't played like it. Good start for UBC as they're able to run Doyon to the right side.
Yeah, exactly what we were just talking about. Great pass. Robert Shaw's able to quickly backset that all the way to the middle, who runs a effective slide and good side out first ball.
So here's Robert Shaw, 173 assists in the playoffs coming into this game. Great block, Graywall part of that, and ooh, that was awfully close to a lift. Or it was a lift that wasn't called. Sundara looks to finish. Back set a little off the net, hitting it wide was Borowski.
Yeah, Borowski hitting that above her high contact hitting point, causing it to sail long out the sideline.
I'm not going to say that was a lift by Lutz, but the hand came up and it hit the ball.
It was probably very close.
Wook was outstanding on the serve, and acrobatic play there as then Graywall pushes it wide. Vermette had to do acrobatics on the return.
Great intention by Graywall, looking to push that ball down into deep one with her tip. However, her execution was just not on and just missed slightly out the back.
So Jenna Wook has been very effective serving. Robert Shaw right down the middle is Borowski. 2-2.
What a great tandem run. Right side, Lucy Borowski. Robert Shaw set that nice and high for her in the middle. She was able to transition into position 3, come in hard and fast for that attack. Effective right off the block of McMaster.
So here's Akash Graywall. Vancouver, BC, and it has just not been her night from the service line.
Definitely not. One of the keys to success for UBC is those tough services from the back line, and they just have not gotten in that groove yet tonight.
Colpitts does nothing fancy with her serve. One step floating over. Kept alive by McMaster. How did they do that? And it's just dropped over by Julien. They'll set it up in the middle, and a couple of attempted pancakes fall short. And UBC, again, very composed, claims the points.
Yeah, Doyen's so smart. She sees she has a double block up against her, tips it right over top into the pot to score against McMaster's diving defense.
Doyon to serve. Floats one to the backcourt. Brooks on the return. Sundara was a little ahead of her. Brooks, Lutz, go big or go home, and it is good.
Wow, what an angle from Maddie Lutz. So strong. Able to approach, swing high and hard, and go right past the middle there. Score effectively right on the line.
Here's Sundara. Sundara clips the net. It goes over Robert Shaw. Short set, and taking advantage of it was Kosarini from Robert Shaw.
Wow, what a play from Kosarini. That's an experienced move, able to turn her shoulders in the air and angle her hit towards the setter and one. Great shot and angle for her.
Here's Borowski. Another service error for UBC, 5-4 McMaster.
Yeah, UBC really needs to find their serving game.
Natashita. Well, wait for Lutz to do the shoe tie. Clips the net. Let's see if they go middle set again. No, they don't. They go back, and it's Borowski blocked. Natashita scrambling, and there's nothing Sandara could do. Beautiful placement.
So smart from Kosarini there. She noticed a scramble on the McMaster side of the net. She just places that perfectly in the back corner, causing them to scramble, and the ball fell down, obviously.
Here's Vermette. The call from the bench, and on the court, another service error. Oh, it looks like they're going to do a redo on the serve, or they're going to give the point to UBC. Clarification needed here, and there's going to be no clarification at all. The referee will hear an argument. Said he made the call. Let's take a look.
Wow, super close ball.
Let's leave it at that. Middle set, and Wook can't finish. Vermette, good defense. Greywall, the left-handed tip. Lutz. Oh, another beautiful roll shot by Lutz.
Wow.
So diverse.
Such a great shot to get McMaster back on the right side here. Such a smart placement, causing Robert Shaw to swing her arms in desperation and sends that ball wide.
Lutz to serve. Greywall, Robert Shaw, Greywall, roll shot, pancake Sandara. And Sandara will get it over. UBC looks to finish. Greywall and Sandara again. What a play by Lutz, or an attempt by Lutz, who crashes into one of the courtside signs. Bounces right back up at 7-6 UBC.
Yeah, Greywall hits that ball so hard. Sandara tries to absorb it the best she can, but sometimes it's just too powerful to get right up on the court.
Kosarini drops one over Brooks, then a back tap by Colpitz. Julienne. Greywall. Great play by Brooks. They'll set it up for Julienne. Oh, wow. Baby, what a shot.
Wow. What a hit by Julienne. So impressive, and such guts, going up there as a first year, and just so much confidence, hitting the ball straight down into the UBC player who was not expecting that.
Borowski looked like, yeah, she was expecting a roll shot of some sort. So here's Julienne to serve. Robert Shaw back set, an attempted 1-foot takeoff by Doyon fails, and McMaster's got the lead.
Yeah, what composure by Julienne after that huge hit to go back and deliver a great serve. Her adrenaline she's able to manage and be super effective in this game.
Julienne, oh, it rolls over with the net, but here is Greywall. Brooks defending. Net joust won by McMaster. Acrobatic play by Greywall into the net. Borowski can't finish. 9-7 McMaster.
Those McMaster middles, I tell ya, they're pressing and sealing over the net so well. UBC doesn't have any options for their outside hitters.
Olivia Julienne drops it over. Greywall, the return, funneled down the middle. A perfect shot by Borowski.
I love the confidence that Robert Shaw has in her hitters. Borowski, point previous, just hit it right into the block, and Robert Shaw's like, you got this next one, sets her backcourt. She delivers, no problem.
Robert Shaw to serve. Sandara the return, and to finish. McMaster swinging at will and succeeding.
Yeah, UBC set up a great block there, but Sandara hits the ball with such power. She's able to break right through it and score.
Jenna Wook Cross court, Greywall had trouble. What does Jenna Wook do on her serve that is befuddling UBC right now?
Yeah, she kind of has a little bit of a hybrid serve, and I don't think that's quite intentional, but she does have some spin that's able to drop the ball that UBC's maybe not expecting from an intentional float toss. So it's really spooking them a bit.
Wook. Oh, Wook, what a serve! 12-8. Is there a timeout coming? Not yet, it appears. Nope, here's the timeout.
Wow.
Jenna Wook sending UBC into timeouts all evening long.
She's really using her experience here to really lead the team in blocks, attacks, serving. She's doing it all, and she's really showing the team that they can too.
The two transfers that McMaster has, Wook and Colpitts. Veterans coming from good programs, Queens and Toronto, I believe, too, and that steadying influence you need.
Oh, 100%. Jenna Wook, after she was done at Toronto, she went and she played abroad to bringing that experience back. She's played in these tough moments before in nationals with Toronto, so has Colpitts, and I just think they're really leading this team and demonstrating what it's like to be here, and that's helping the rest of the team feel like they're in it as well.
And she talked about her trips to nationals with Toronto and not being overly successful, so there's a little redemption factor there too, isn't there?
100%. I think she mentioned that they never made it out of the quarterfinal round, so I think that this is something that's really important to her, and you can tell by how she's playing.
Great look at the UBC timeout. There wasn't a whole lot of strategy being talked about there. I didn't see the whiteboard out diagramming plays. That was pure emotion.
Yeah, definitely not a lot of technical, tactical feedback. It's more just, hey, let's get a side out. We need an answer to Wook and move on.
Wook. That one took off on her. 12-9.
Yeah, good timeout call by UBC. Iced the server. And they're back in this game.
Doug Reimer, 10-time national champion. It's not a bad thing to have on your resume.
Deal.
Greywall. And again, Greywall. A service error.
Yeah, their service expert is really struggling tonight. I don't know if it's the crowd or some nerves, but it's getting the best of her.
Colpitts to respond from McMaster with a rainbow serve. Beautiful block by Maddie Lutz, who pointed at the floor where the ball landed as she denied Vermette.
Wow, what a statement. One-on-one, Maddie Lutz really seals the net and says, not today, slams that back down on the UBC side.
Colpitts, another floater. This one drifts wide. 14-10. And they'll turn to Emma Doyon. Clips the net, diving play, Brooks. Opportunity for McMaster. Lutz. Long, and no hands were hit.
Yeah, that set was just a little inside for Lutz. She had to run a little bit faster to get to that ball and sends it out the back.
Victoria Dacre out of Mississauga here in Ontario, so a homecoming of sorts for her. She comes on to serve. That one is way long.
Yeah, way out the back for Decker there, and she stays in as a defensive specialist to pass here.
Sundara. And Sundara crashing into the lower part of the net as both teams seem to have their serving problems right now.
Yeah, both strong serving teams, so this is surprising to see both sides struggling from the baseline.
Trinity Selecki, transfer from the University of Calgary, will serve for UBC. Good dipping serve. Sundara got it though, and that roll shot, off-speed shot, did not fool Kosarini.
Yeah, definitely not. 6'2" Kosarini levitates in the air there to hang on and deny Lutz that tip over the net.
Levitates, great word to use. Either that or you're a Dua Lipa fan, either or.
Both.
And then an ace delivered by Selecki, and it's 15-14.
Yeah, what a great sub for Doug Reimer here, having Selecki come in and make an impact right away.
5 out of the last 6 points have belonged to the Thunderbirds. The defending champions. Brooks had trouble, free hit. Well defended by Julianne, back set, Lutz. Oh, Robert Shaw, great set. Kosarini can't finish though. Julianne off the block, it's still alive. And Colpitz gets it over. Big block at the net as Hatashta elevated on Vermette. Another great rally here. Pushed over by Julianne, opportunity UBC. Another push over and UBC finally will win the point. It was riddled with errors, but boy, was it competitive.
Yeah, a lot of out-of-system play, but both teams scrappy, so scrappy, not wanting to let the ball drop for their team.
Nathan Jansen not spending a timeout here. He'll let his team handle this. Selecki's been effective from the service line. Short set, Hatashta says, enough of that.
What a pass by Brooks, right on the money to the setter who's able to deliver it to Hatashta. UBC's really gonna need to find an answer to the McMaster middles. They are trouble.
Hatashta serving. Good floating serve handled by Dacre, and there's Hatashta again as Vermette was denied. Julianne, they will call it long.
Great idea by Julianne to go that deep line shot as it was available. Unfortunately for her, it was just out the back.
Tied at 16, McMaster had somewhat controlled the third, up 14-9, UBC fighting back and now trying to take the lead. Set up for Wook, she is denied by Kosarini. Julianne, cross court, great play, Greywall. Over and wide as the set went astray. UBC's got the lead, and the timeout will be called by McMaster and Nathan Jansen. UBC has quieted this crowd, Lauren, 17-16. What has turned the tide for them?
Yeah, definitely. It's a little bit quiet in here. McMaster's gonna need to use some support from their fans in order to regain control of this game. But I think on the UBC side, they are controlling the middles a little bit better. Kosarini, fantastic at sealing the block at the net. So smart with her placements in terms of those out-of-system two balls, pushing them deep, causing Mac to scramble on their side of the net.
And sometimes you need somebody to step up from the service line, and Selecki has done that.
She has. Coming in cold off the bench, Selecki has made a direct impact on this game, which is great to see it. You don't often see it. So kudos to her and Coach Doug Reimer to have that thought to put her in, and she's making an impact.
So UBC for 2 sets in a row has showed not only a pushback, but a significant pushback, reeling off points. It was 10 of 11 in the second set. In this set, it is 8 of 10 that they've reeled off, so McMaster now needs a response.
Definitely, UBC is not dwelling on missed points, and they're still moving forward as one unit. So McMaster needs to respond here with their own force and focus and drive to be successful.
So Vermette to serve. Little miscommunication. Julianne, though, good shot. UBC has their chance with Greywall. Great. If there was a movie made about volleyball, I would use Greywall spike because it looks beautiful.
100%.
Like it's artistic.
Definitely. Her approach is so fast and hard. She's able to jump so high and attack that ball with all the power in her body. It's impressive.
Vermette to serve. McMaster already scrambling. Julienne sent right back. It is all UBC right now, and a crowd dotted in yellow is starting to make themselves heard.
Yeah, Robert Shaw reading Julienne like a book there, knowing exactly the angle that she's coming in and pressing right over the net to take that shot away from her.
UBC with a 3-point lead. Diving play by Sundara, but it's set up for UBC and Greywall. And that is absolutely thunderous from Greywall.
Wow, yeah. Maddie Lutz is going to have to adjust her block, giving her too much line. She's able to smoke it right down the line at setter Colpitts, who does a good job of getting the ball up just a little too far outside the court, unfortunately. Look at that shot. Wow. It's a lot of space there that Lutz is giving her, and she's able to capitalize on that.
And with that, McMaster will quickly take their second and final timeout of the set. And coaches, any coach doesn't want to use their timeouts in such rapid succession. They really want to see their athletes play, but really Nathan Jansen had no choice.
No choice. He needs to reel the team in, regain focus. Let's remember why we're here, the goal of the team, focus on our strengths, and move forward as a unit here. Side out this ball.
McMaster had the 14-9 lead. Since then, 11-2 in favor of UBC. And McMaster quickly back on the court. They're ready to go.
Yeah, you're looking at the McMaster team right now, and a lot of smiles, a lot of ready to go faces. And I'm sure we're going to see a turnaround here after that timeout.
Erica Vermette serving. Back it goes to McMaster. They'll take a point any way they can get it right now.
Good call by Nathan Jansen. Really iced the server there. That's exactly what you want to see after a timeout.
Maddie Lutz. Greywall, the return, short set, and almost kept alive by Lutz, but it's Kosarini who did the job in the middle.
Yeah, Greywall passing that ball from her knees there. Very impressive to get it all the way up to 2.5, and Kosarini's able to capitalize on an awesome set by Robert Shaw right into the pot.
Kosarini to serve. Sundara misfires. Julienne there to bail her out. Lutz will get it over. Opportunity for the T-Birds. They'll run onto the right side. Great defense by Brooks. Julienne blocked. And it's a scrambling Wook. Julienne, oh, that is not a shot a rookie is either supposed to attempt, let alone make. And she did both.
She is so poised. She knows exactly what she's doing. She saw Selecki deep in one and had that nice spot in two available. She capitalized right over the block and down.
OUA and U Sport all rookie. Olivia Julienne serving now. Robert Shaw, Greywall, and just like that, UBC making it look easy.
Robert Shaw knows her hitter so well. She keeps that ball just far enough off the net for Greywall that she has all of those different angles for attack, especially that sharp cross-court hit into 4.
Izzy Robert Shaw goes down the line. Brooks handled it right down the pipe. Roll shot by Lutz. Back set, Selecki perfectly placed by Selecki, and UBC can feel a 2-1 lead.
Yes, Selecki really making a difference here for the UBC team. Coming in, being powerful, scoring a lot of points.
Robert Shaw this time tried to go down the line, missed.
Yeah, Mac's gonna have to capitalize here. Hatashta's back in the front row. It'll be up to Colpitts to really find her middle hitter to put the ball away.
Victoria Potvin from Ottawa comes in as the Substitutional server, great serve. Set up and no problem at all. Selecki has been impactful off the bench here in the third.
Yeah, Selecki running that same play we saw with Borowski coming in for that tandem from the right side and through the middle, and it's so effective at scoring against McMaster.
UBC will turn to Cash Graywall to try and close the deal here in the third. She has not had a good night serving. Rolls this one off the net. Set up for Sundara, block kept alive. Sundara pushes it, Graywall diving. Set up left side, it's long, and the point will go to McMaster as Vermette got too much.
Yeah, UBC wanted some hand touches there, but that hit went over top of the McMaster block and sailed out the back. McMaster point.
Chase Victoria serving to keep McMaster in the set. Marauders trail 24-20. How about an ace? That'll keep you in the set. 24-21.
Wow, missed clutch for McMaster coming in off the bench cold and serving a huge point for McMaster.
Victoria looking for a repeat. Jost handles it, short set, middle, buried by Doyon, and BC will win. Set number 3, 25-21. Great pushback by UBC when they trailed Mac by 5.
Yeah, definitely. At the beginning of the set, I would have thought that it would have gone the other way, but UBC fighting through the adversity, coming back, strong swings, using the McMaster block in their favor, going off of hands, being creative. They had it all going on that game.
Well, McMaster will look to push it to a 5th. Set number 4 coming up after this on CBC Sports.
Get the stories behind the glory. Watch, listen, stream, read CBC Sports.
Hey U Sports fans, check out shop.usports.ca for this week's promotional item from the Nike Team Collection. Visitez le shop.usport.ca pour en profiter de la promotion de la semaine de la collection Nike Team.
Back inside the Burridge Gymnasium, the third quarterfinal. UBC looking to be the third Canada West team to book a spot in the semifinal. McMaster looking to show Ontario's resilience and the OUA that they're a force to be reckoned with. UBC just winning number 3, 25-21. What turned the tide for UBC in that third?
Yeah, I think a lot of things. UBC looked so composed on their side of the net, didn't let missed opportunities or missed points get them down at all. They were able to side out effectively with more consistency, and there was more shutdown of the McMaster middles that we talked about.
Graywall, 10 kills. Borowski leading everybody with 11 kills. McMaster's side, Sundara, 10 kills. Hatashta, 9 kills, and certainly somebody you said multiple times that McMaster might look to get 2 more.
Yeah, definitely. I think if you're on the McMaster side, you got to see those stats as Colpitts and really want to work with the hot hitters, and right now that's Sundara and Hatashta. And I think also Julian is doing a great job. She's coming in playing fearless as that rookie. She brings a calmness to the court, and her team looks to her as an inspiring member of their team. And I think she can handle that load a little bit more on the left side in terms of the number of sets she's getting. So I think she'll be someone we'll see firing out of the gate as well.
Both teams outstanding defensively, and it shows a combined 104 digs between the two teams.
Wow.
13 for Borowski, 12 for Graywall to lead UBC, 10 for Sundara to lead a balanced McMaster defense.
Yeah, definitely. These athletes are really showing up today. They're reading the play so quickly and so well in order to move and make digs for their teams. No one wants the ball to drop. This is some great, great volleyball.
Vermette getting us going in set number 4. Short set, Wook cross court, missed.
Great pass by Brooks. Solid platform, right to 2.5 for Colpitts. Just a slight miss on Wook there.
And this is a time in which a lot of people are wondering, is this where it ends for McMaster? Their pushback will be key. Julienne rolls shot blocked. Julienne second attempt blocked. Back set this time, Wook kept alive and then buried by Kosarini. Great start for UBC here in the 4th.
Wow, Kosarini set herself there from the block. Got the block, it went straight up, and she was able to go and attack her own block. That takes a lot of skill and good timing.
McMaster looking to get on the board. Wook had to be acrobatic, and it's wide, and a slow start that the Marauders can ill afford here in the 4th, and Nathan Jansen recognizing that, a very quick timeout.
Yeah, Colpitts just forcing a few too many things that maybe aren't the right play for the team. Back-to-back slides with Wook that were not terminated. I think Coach Nathan Jansen will be looking at telling Colpitts right now, spread the offense. We got some great attackers in the back row in Sundara. Let's side out here.
What about the early timeout? Like that move?
I do. I think it's great to refocus the team. This could be the last set for McMaster. Hopefully not. We want to go to 5 here. But it's such a good thing to get ahead of it early. Let's stop it now before UBC could potentially go on a larger run.
It's not really a conversation that Nathan Jansen is running right now in this timeout. Kind of multiple conversations going on, so.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of trust on his bench with his assistant coaches. He's got some great support with his assistant coaches too, having played for the McMaster Marauders in the past with Larissa Biccolo and Jessie Nairn. So he trusts them and supports them in their decisions to have those important conversations with the team. So let's see what happens after this timeout.
Vermette, Brooks, Colpitts, Sundara from the back. That'll do for McMaster.
Right off the head of Kosarini there, blocking or attempting to block Sundara from the back row. If I were UBC, I'd be a little hesitant as we see Sundara come to the front row.
It'll be Olivia Julienne to serve for McMaster as they finally get on the board here in the 4th. Julienne clips the net. Great pancake by Graywall. And over it goes, courtesy Borowski. 1 foot takeoff by Wook. And some great acrobatics by UBC, but it's McMaster's point all the way.
Great confidence that Colpitts has in Jenna Wook, going back again to the slide as it was not successful earlier on this set, but she believes in her hitters and she was able to deliver that ball right to Jenna, who was able to capitalize on that.
Julienne down the line. Graywall handled it. Graywall to finish with a roll shot, and she did. It clipped McMaster hands at the net. That didn't help.
Yeah, sneaky, sneaky play there by Graywall, disguising her hit so well. She's able to place it right in front of Sundara, who's backing off the net to start her approach in.
Kosarini to serve for UBC. Sundara. Kosarini, great job. Graywall, they'll funnel it right down the middle with Vermette. Brooks, high set, roll shot Sundara, Vermette diving. Graywall to close. Sundara this time defending. And Sundara pushes it over. Back set. Great dig by Brooks, diving, loots. Sundara goes big. And It ends up with UBC getting the point.
Great hustle by McMaster, but it looked like they were just trying a little bit too hard to get a swing on that when they should just be really focusing on getting the ball in the court at that point. But credit to UBC for firing on all cylinders, making it really hard for McMaster to defend the ball.
Kosarini to serve. That sort of luck for UBC so far in the fourth as the excuse me ace.
Yeah, great serve by Kosarini. A lot of pressure going back there and just popping it right over the tape onto the ground.
Great serve, Kosarini. Brooks did well. Sundara! Outstanding job by Vermette from the back. Oh, it's all UBC right now. Borowski with a tremendous amount of power.
Yeah, UBC is rolling right now. Borowski delivering so much force, even from the back row. Super impressive.
Kosarini, another effective serve. Sundara had to reset, and BC scrambling. Graywall. Here's Sundara! Off the block, McMaster finally gets one.
Great hit by Sundara, so smart to use the block to her advantage. Really hitting hard, high off those hands, sends the ball way out back for McMaster.
And McMaster needs to start a run at some point. Why not now? And that one is long from Wook.
Yeah, perhaps a missed opportunity there for Wook, as she's been consistently a strong server for McMaster, so I'm sure she would have wanted that one back.
Izzy Robertshaw. One foot takeoff, Hatashta. Robertshaw defending well. Big block. That one looked like it hit the head of the UBC player coming over. And Sundara gets it sent back.
Wow. What a great read by Doyon out of the middle in UBC. She's so fast to get over there and close that block with Borowski, really giving Sundara no angle at all.
Sundara tried to power it through. Back to McMaster. Press repeat. Now would be a good time for McMaster to go on a run.
I agree. Let's see it with senior Lauren Colpitz here in the back row, what she can deliver.
Colpitz floats one right to the back. Graywall the takeoff, and Graywall just efficiently gets it right back for UBC.
Wow, the play was so close to us here. You can really see the athleticism of these athletes. Lutz, 6'1", jumping so high. Graywall attacking so high that she's hitting above Lutz's block. It's very impressive.
Graywall to serve. Her best serve of the evening. Short set, Hatashta sent back. They'll try Sundara with a roll. Jost. What a setup, and down the line, off of hands, Vermette. And McMaster will utilize their second and final timeout. They've used both of their timeouts, Lauren, but this is set number 4, and they trail 2-1.
Yeah, definitely. I think that was a really good call by Coach Jansen here. Perhaps a little bit of fatigue on the McMaster side starting to set in a little bit as UBC is powering through them a bit, but great timeout choice. Really hydrate, regain composure, discuss the game plan again, and go forward.
It's a timeout that almost says, because it's their second and final timeout early, to say, I've done all I can do. It's time for you to reach down and dig deep.
This is it. This could be it, literally, for some of the McMaster athletes. And I think that might be a lot of the message that Jansen is delivering to them right now. And on the UBC side, it's more of the keep it rolling. We have momentum. Let's keep going with it.
All eyes, you can see in that timeout were focused on Nathan Jansen. UBC has that swagger back that we saw at times in the first and towards the latter part of the third.
Yes, definitely. This is that consistency that we hear everyone talking about with Team UBC. They're consistently able to side out, consistently able to terminate points. They're back.
Greywall clips the net. Sundara.
Wow, what a great pass by McMaster. Colpitts had all of her options available, leaving Sundara with such a huge gap on that right side. She's able to put that ball right down.
So Sundara, big high toss, clips the net, power serve, set up though, right side. Well defended by Colpitts off the Borowski hit. Lutz off the block, Greywall acrobatic, set up, and great block by Hatashta.
Wow, what a great block. I also want to credit Sundara there, playing fearless and so aggressive, ripping that ball from the baseline with her spin serve, but Hatashta really finishing that point.
Sundara, another great serve. Jost well positioned, short set. And not defended in the middle was Doyon. Again, that's that speed.
So much speed. Stratford is so good to get behind that ball, but it's moving at such a pace. Lutz isn't able to get that off the net for the team.
Doyon, beautiful serve. Great job by Sundara. Julianne off the block. Robert Shaw back set. Big block again. Tandem set up by Julianne and Hatashta. They get hands on the follow-up as well. Set up for Maddie Lutz. Oh, what a beautiful shot by Maddie Lutz. You talk about hiding your intentions.
Wow, sneaky play by Lutz. That's such an experienced move. Seeing she's got a double block and the middle's in 5, who's usually not a defensive specialist. She just tips right beside her, not able to pick it up on the UBC side.
Attached to the serve. Opportunity Marauders. Hatashta sets it up. Lutz with another roll to the middle. Handled by Jost. They'll set it up and just over from Borowski. Julianne, a little too much air under that one. Back set up, roll shot defended by Colpitts. And Colpitts just has to get it over to the back court. Greywall, Robert Shaw, short set, great defense by McMaster. Here's Julianne, and it is still kept alive by UBC, but Point McMaster, they have got 4 out of the last 5.
Wow, great play by McMaster, so calm. They've exposed something on the UBC side. That pot is wide open. They're doing a lot of tips, a lot of off-speed hits, and they're able to capitalize on that. UBC is not ready for those shots.
So Nathan Jansen calls the timeout at 11-4. UBC calls the timeout at 12-8. Nice little 4-5 run for McMaster. Whatever was said, it did seem to settle them down, and they got back to playing kind of that free-flowing volleyball that we talk about a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Coach Jansen is huge on his athlete-centered approach to coaching, and he's so big on having them play their game. This is for them, and I think they're able to execute knowing that the coach and coaching staff trust them so much to take risks and really authentically play themselves.
And if you can't go on the big run like UBC has been able to do in sets 2 and 3, even though they lost set number 2, taking little bites at the apple at a time.
Yep. Chipping away, and they're still in this game. UBC, they are still in the lead for sure and have control, but smart move by Coach Reimer to really pump the brakes, pause the team, reset, and move forward.
Hatashta looking intently, delivering the serve. Back set, blocked, is it in? No, it's just wide. They will appeal, and that appeal is lost.
I think they were looking at an out of rotation call for that one.
That's it, you can hear Nathan Jansen say that. And Nathan Jansen, who is as calm and affable as coach as you can have, he said, and he gets a yellow card. Harsh, in my opinion, given the magnitude of this matchup.
Yeah, a lot on the line right now, a lot of passion being seen. It'll be up to McMaster players now to side out after that tough call.
Oh, they will call that one in. That one looked like it might have floated long, but the official is in position A right now.
Yep, that lines ref is right there. She's able to make the call, but crowd doesn't like it.
That one is long. And McMaster holds off on a sarcastic response.
Right.
And if I was coaching, there would have been a sarcastic response. Short set middle, McMaster looking to respond. Wook, and again, great defense. Sundara, big smash, can't finish. From the back, what a pancake attempt by Sundara. But those big hitters of UBC finish.
Yeah, McMaster really trying not to let those last two calls impact their play. Sundara flying out of the back row to hit that, but UBC, they are still in their game and executing so effectively from the front court and back court.
Vermette on the serve. Free opportunity, Greywall, and able to finish the job, and UBC has wrestled back control, leading 16-9.
Yeah, Greywall so smart, just throwing the ball down right at Colpitts.
Vermette. Brooks, Colpitts, Julienne off the block, gets it back from McMaster.
Yeah, Robert Shaw, not the tallest setter at 5'9", but she's able to get up there. However, Julienne takes advantage and swings line over top of the block using her hands to get the tool.
Great job, big hit coming, and Borowski continues to fire at will.
She is on a roll, coming in out of the pipe position to really swing, hit that angle away from the block of Jenna Wook, puts it right down in 5.
Victoria Dacre. Back into serve. Colpitts, Sundara off the block. What a play. Can Gruel get it over? She can. Sundara to finish. Hits it long. And the appeal will go again. And it will be off hands, and McMaster wins this appeal.
Yeah, looking at UBC side, Doyon's got a little smile on her face. She knew she touched that ball of Sundara's out of the left side. That was the right call by the refs.
Outstanding scramble again, though, by UBC.
Fantastic defense.
Wook to serve, and Wook has lost a little of the mojo on her serve. 18-11. Issy Robert Shaw. Long, and back it goes to McMaster.
Yeah, great lead by the McMaster passers there. Really trusting their training, following the ball all the way to the line, and it indeed was out.
So Chase Victoria subbing in to serve. And efficiently, almost machine-like, Lucy Borowski continues her outstanding match here tonight.
Yeah, Victoria serves it right to the hands of Casey Jost, who delivers a phenomenal pass, as always, and they're able to side out one ball.
Cash Greywall. Great roll serve. And UBC up 20-12 now. And if Greywall gets rolling with that serve, could be a semifinal berth for UBC.
It sure looks that way right now.
Set up Hatashta. Robert Shaw, great dive, set up and long as Borowski hit that one.
Yeah, just long there by Borowski. Ball was a little bit behind her when she was attacking it, causing it to sail a little bit out the back there.
Sundara needs to flip the narrative with some big serves. An ace for Sundara, and that's the way to start a run.
Sundara, so fearless, coming in there, serving 100% of her effort. Got the ace for the team. She's got to keep it rolling here.
Into the net, and the second one. UBC, Lauren, happy to trade points at this point.
Yeah, definitely. They just are playing side-out ball, and they'll win if they keep doing that for the next 4 points. They're at that spot in the game where they're not letting missed opportunities ruin their mood. They're so close they can taste it.
Ella Ungamak. UBC just keeps rolling out the situational servers. Sundara, Colpitts, and long from the normally reliable Hatashta.
Yeah, Hatashta just getting a little bit ahead of herself. She'll look to redeem herself on this next point here.
Ungamak, unorthodox. Sundara, Colpitts, set up for Julienne off the block. And McMaster will get the serve back, but the opportunities are running out for the Marauders.
Julian's so smart there. She knows that the block is so big against her, and she's able to wipe that attack right off of that huge block and get a point for her team.
Hatashta drops one in. Off the block, McMaster can respond. Wook in the middle, great play by Jost. They'll set it up for Lutz. And nothing Jost could do with that one. Even she's shaking her head a little bit.
Yeah, in-system ball. Great set to Maddie Lutz. Fast on the right side. She's able to get a full approach in and drill that down the line. Jost had no chance.
Hatashta dropping one into the middle. Great win by Wook. And McMaster continues to fight.
They're still in this. I'm seeing a lot of grit in these spaces. They're staying together as a team. They're rolling.
Cross court, it's just wide.
Yeah, UBC 2 points away here. Robert Shaw, their setter, entering the front row.
Lucy Borowski, who has been there all night long for UBC. Sundara, Colpitts, Sundara! Back to McMaster.
It's not over. A lot of fight left in this team, and they're proving that right now. They belong here, and they're showing why.
Maddie Lutz down the line. UBC can sense it. And they have match points. As again, it's Borowski. They will turn to Erica Vermette. McMaster. Backs against the wall. Insert your own cliche. Brooks. McKinnon, Sundara off the net, and the UBC Thunderbirds will continue their quest to defend their championships. They defeat McMaster 3-1.
Yeah, what a way for UBC to end there. Kosarini playing such a great match for UBC at the net. Strong block to finish off this game, and great performance by both teams, but obviously UBC coming out with the W there.
25-18 in the fourth set, 25-19 in the first set for UBC. McMaster 25-20 in the second, 25-21 in the third, 25-18 in the fourth, and the hosts are eliminated.
Congratulations to the UBC Thunderbirds on their victory today. They move on to the semifinals tomorrow at 6 p.m. with their opponent to be determined the next match. Fans, at this time, we would like to recognize today's players of the
Mika says players of the match for both teams being announced right now.
Former coach of McMaster Women's Volleyball from 1984 to 1989, and former athletic director here at McMaster University.
The legend, Therese Quigley. I've known this lady for a number of years. I've worked for her. She is class exemplified.
From UBC, from McMaster, number 5, Sully Sundara.
Sundara, the Mikasa player of the game for McMaster. A gracious smile for Therese Quigley.
So deserving. She played such a great game. Offensively, defensively, she really put the team on her back there, especially in that last set. Always fighting. Such a good choice for this player of the game.
From UBC, number 18, Lucy Borowski.
And we said the name all night long. It was Borowski, and a deserving winner.
Yeah, UBC's Canada West first team All-Star. She really set the tone early for this team, delivering great serves and also great attacks for the team from the right side, front court and back court.
So the hosts are eliminated. The Thunderbirds become the third Canada West team to book their spot in the semifinals. Brock and Acadia will mean it'll be either an Ontario team or an Atlantic team in the Final Four. Teams are shaking hands. Tough end for McMaster. You know, end of the season, end of a volleyball career. Tough, but you know, if you're going to go out on your shield, your home fans. McMaster played very well tonight.
They did a very respectable performance. It was such a close game, and I think they're such a good team, and you can see that when they're on the court and talking to each other. The team will be there for those graduating seniors that won't be returning for the team, and I think that they'll be able to, you know, get through this and move on as a program, and they'll be back.
Yep, UBC came from a 7 seed at home last year and won the national championship. McMaster tried to do the same this year. They fall just short. As you can see, the teams now congregating, shaking hands with each other. Let's go to Mackenzie Barwell courtside. We'll get to Mackenzie momentarily, as it looks like there's some issues, and now we'll go to Mackenzie.
Lucy, congratulations. Definitely starting this tournament out on the right foot. What can you say about the way that your teammates set you up for success in such a dominant performance tonight?
Yeah, I think a lot of different people came in today and made excellent contributions, and I think that just speaks to the depth of our team and the amount of people that can come in and make a difference. So, yeah, no one can do it alone, and I think a lot of people, Trin, Vic, Casey, come to mind, just really steady play the whole game.
Absolutely, definitely a team effort. But what can you say about the atmosphere tonight and the way your team was able to respond in a gym full of Marauder fans?
Yeah, it's amazing playing here. We obviously know the feeling of playing the host first. We were in the same position last year except in our gym, so definitely a tough environment, but I think we weathered the storm well.
Absolutely. Again, congratulations and thank you for your time. Good luck tomorrow, Lucy. Thanks. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks very much, Mackenzie. Very quickly, UBC deserving winners.
Yeah, you can say that again. They had such calm and poise out there, and ultimately they just overpowered the McMaster Marauders.
UBC wins against the host Marauders 3-1. They're off to the semifinal. We got quarterfinal number 4 coming up with the Brock Badgers and the Acadia Axewomen on CBC Sports.
U Sports on CBC, presented by les championnats U Sport à Radio-Canada. Une présentation du gouvernement du Canada, the Government of Canada. Nike, just do it. Faites-le. Fox 40, celebrating more than a decade of the Fox 40 U Sports Coach of the Year program. Fier partenaire des prix de l'entraîneur de l'année U Sport. Veraburn, medical supply partner of varsity athletics since 1979. Partenaire du sport universitaire depuis 1979. Barron, exclusive supplier of U Sports Championship rings. Le fournisseur exclusif des bagues des championnats U Sport. Et par McMaster, l'étoile montante du volleyball, le V200W, ballon officiel de U Sport. And by McMaster, maker of volleyball's hottest star, the V200W, official volleyball of U Sports.